folks. We're here. We've done it. We've made it yet again. And I have to start the show with a public apology. Of course, it is Monday, November 30th, 2020. I am James. We are here for the Monday edition of At Home with James. We are kicking things off with a big Cyber Monday special. But before we do that, I need to apologize for my tardiness. It was last Wednesday when I made a declaration. I promised that I would, in fact, start the show on time, and I did. And then what happened? I went right back to my tardy ways. And I feel somewhat embarrassed and frankly ashamed of myself because when this show began so many months ago, every single weeknight, not just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I would start at 9 p.m. on the dot. And now I think I understand what's been happening. Everyone convenes on Zoom and we start chit-chatting. We start having fun. We're dropping jokes. We're riffing like a bunch of comedians who think too highly of themselves. Their self-importance is far too strong than it needs to be. And then we just get carried away. And then I got Carla on tech tonight and I can see her. She's looking at me. She's trying to interject to tell me, James, she just wants me to start the show because I promised that starting last Wednesday, 9 o'clock on the button. And where are we now? It's 9:09 p.m. on the clock. This show should already be 9 minutes old. And it isn't. And it's my fault. And it's because, guys, I don't have it tonight. I was sitting on my computer chair earlier today trying to do some, work. And it occurred to me, this is one of those nights where I don't have it. I'm coming in, frankly, a little flaccid, I think. I'm not going to be able to do what I normally do. At least that's what I think right now at 9 minutes past the hour, despite the fact this show's only about 3 minutes old. But what I am willing to do, in addition to not having it, is promise that I'm going to do what I can, anything that is within my power to find it, this mysterious it that is floating around twitch.tv/athomewithjames. I am on the pursuit. I am on the search for it. I want to let you know I'm happy with this intro so far. Tripped over my words a little bit off the top, and usually that sends me into a downward spiral, but I'm getting used to working past it and not letting it throw me, taking the train off the tracks, going off the rails. Why do I keep leaning in and then out? It's because I don't have it. I told you I don't have it. Now I'm shouting. I'm shouting live on Twitch, and I don't know why, because we've got a very nice show. I'm very excited about this show. Much later on, Anthony Assaf is coming back. He's going to be talking to me about deals as it pertains to restaurants. You know as well as I do, anytime Anthony is here, we like to exchange notes on Montreal trash food. We've never talked about good quality food. It's always trash. You may as well call me the trash man, except the difference between me and a regular trash man is the trash man's got it. And what is it? It's trash. Me, I don't have it tonight. Much later on, we've also got another edition of James Sells Out, where I desperately look to find a sponsor for this show. Each and every one of my attempts up to this point has been a complete and utter failure. So I plan on turning it around tonight because I have enlisted the help of a professional real-life brand manager who has got a variety of business opportunities for Big J. That's right. I'm testing out a new nickname. I'm Big J. Not J like Jay Leno, but J before the AMES. MP Breton is going to be here to hopefully help me lock down some of that cha-ching. That's the sound effect for money. We're going to kick things off in just a moment with Sarah Deshaies, who has been here since the beginning of time on this show, week 1 to week 13 to week 35. I don't even know what week we're at anymore. Sarah Deshaies is going to be here. Before we do that, I want to check in with tonight's technical director sitting in the booth. Carla Ma, how's it going?
It's okay.
Carla, you don't have it either. Did you hear that noise you just made off the top?
Yeah, I heard it.
It's okay.
No, I don't have it either. I'm also flaccid.
You're flaccid too.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something.
I'm
Our
a
viewers
limp
tonight,
dick.
you're a limp dick tonight.
That's a Raylan joke. She has a whole bit about limp dick. It's so good.
Well, at least you're giving her the credit. So, Carla, you don't have it tonight, and I don't have it, which is shocking and almost sad because we've got a jam-packed house tonight of 19 very lovely people watching, including Sweet Thing. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah.
Carla, why don't you have it? Well, you're limp today.
Yeah, I'm limp.
You know what? I think it's because of the rain. It's raining here, and it's
sunny
always
here.
raining in Vancouver.
No, it's not. It was so sunny. It was a beautiful day. I just didn't go outside in it.
Okay, so now we're figuring it out. You have become a hermit,
Oh yeah,
and I have become a hermit due to the rain.
You haven't. Oh, please. You go for multiple walks.
You know what? I did one walk today, and it was to Plaza Alexis Neon to return some Christmas lights. But between you and me, I bought them last year and put them in a different box.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right.
You pulled
a
switcheroo?
Yeah, I pulled a little switcheroo. You know what? Maybe I do have it. Carla, maybe I have it. And maybe, just maybe, this suspect return that I placed at Canadian Tire and the fact that we've got a very, very nice, lively, healthy audience is taking me closer and closer to it as I climb each and every rung, trying to grab it so I can eat it.
Oh my gosh.
And be fueled by it. I might be feisty tonight.
Yeah, I like this nickname in the chat here. Slimy James. Slippery J.
You know what? You call me Slippery James, Big J, whatever it is. Carla, I'm going to check in with you in a moment because if this keeps going, our guests will never appear tonight.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, that's true. We don't want that.
We have to do this. Let us welcome our very first guest. You can hear her every morning starting at 6 a.m. on CJAD 800's Andrew Carter Morning Show, as well as the host of Upstage on CKUT on Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's Sarah Deshaies, old friend of the show. Sarah, how's it going?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
You know what? I'm not sure I have it tonight.
Yeah. Well, maybe stop thinking about whether you have it or not and just do. Just
do and just be. Now, do you ever wake up in the morning before the show and you go, I don't have it tonight?
Yeah, I think every morning, basically.
Every morning? So you're going in without it every single time?
Yeah, I mean, like every day is kind of weird. Today was unusual. I was off on vacation last week, so now I'm back to waking up at 3:30 every morning. I needed an extra couple of seconds to take the trash out. And then the extra couple of seconds I needed, the bus came an extra couple of seconds early. So I missed a bus at 4:30 in the morning. And I was kind of out of sorts and like things are not quite as I expected them to be. That always happens when you come back from vacation, right? That like if you're lucky to have a job right now and a place to go back to, like it's a bit unusual to get back in the saddle, right? So I think you just got to push on and like do what's in front of you, which is this show.
Well, it sounds like that getting back into the saddle was made extra difficult because prior to going live, you mentioned that one of your guests no-showed today, and of all the guests to no-show, it was Chris Kringle, good old Saint Nick himself. Santa Claus forgot his radio spot this morning.
Yeah, that's right. I had trouble connecting with Santa Claus. Just between us girls, everybody tuning in, we have somebody coming on and they're Santa Claus. And we had to find a substitute Santa Claus last minute. Now, I said this to my colleagues. So what we do is we have Santa on. If you, as an adult or you have kids, you can call in Tuesday, Wednesday this week at 7 in the morning or at 6:30 in the evening. I'm going to do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. And the kids can talk to Santa. And it's a really cool experience. And for adults, like it's so much fun to listen to because the kids are adorable. I was saying this to my colleagues, you know, it happens that sometimes we say like so-and-so is going to be here and then they're not. It's so embarrassing and it's so frustrating. And sometimes it's because they overslept or they gave me one digit off on their phone number. And so I'm dialing the wrong number, anything. And you could come back and say, we were trying to get James McGee on and we just can't wake him up. We just can't find James. But like we'll do something else instead. So we'll talk about something else and like fill the time because our interviews are so short. They're only
Yeah.
5 minutes or so. But without Santa, I already had 4 kids, 8 kids, because they all had siblings waiting on the line to talk to Santa Claus. So we called up an emergency Santa Claus who
And
had like 60
who
seconds
at
before
this time of year, you need an emergency Santa.
So yeah, my host Andrew came up with the Santa, and I placed the call and I got him on air, but I wouldn't have had an idea. I was ready to throw in the towel. I was ready to
Yeah.
say no Santa today.
But I think there would have been a way, like, you know what, kid, he let us know he's really busy. There's a backlog on toys. He'll be here tomorrow, and you can ask about all of the treats that you want this holiday season. I think that would have been a good cover.
Yeah, we could have done that, but I think what we did instead was a lot funner, which was get someone to pitch hit for Santa Claus.
I'm about to shift gears here to something a little salacious coming in from the chat. Now, Sarah, I just want you to know this is not my question, but I feel that it is my duty to ask this question coming from How Faux Ever. Is Andrew Carter really as sexy as he sounds?
Okay, so this is difficult for me because we're
Yep.
colleagues.
Yeah.
So I can't really allude to his, sexiness or lack of sexiness.
What if I answered?
Do you want to answer?
I don't want to put you through what could be an HR nightmare.
I don't even know who is in HR, but I could be getting a call from them. That's actually a frequent joke we like to make.
Yeah.
We actually made that joke today. We were talking inappropriately. And said, we should call HR. Do you want to answer the question? Do you have an answer?
I think so. If it's going to take the heat off of you in this instance, I think that Andrew Carter's a pretty good looking older gentleman.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like 59 to be exact. And
Yeah.
his birthday is Bastille Day. So 2021 is going to be a big one. I'd say his voice is beautiful, and sometimes I don't hear it for a while. Like I was off this week, and then when I come back to work and I hear it, and I divorce it from the person I work with, I think, wow, yeah, that is like a really nice voice to listen to. We also have like a weird relationship where his daughter is almost 2 years exactly younger than I am. And he is like my surrogate dad at work. So
okay, so that's why this makes this question even more bizarre, really, to get down to the brass tacks of it.
Yeah, and we talk about everything at work. He knows everything about me, including my issues with my parents and my boyfriend, and like that my washing machine broke down, and I know all these things about him. So, and therapy, that we're both in therapy. We talk about therapy, like it's a very close relationship. Yeah.
Well, hopefully this answers puts the question to rest in regards to how forever. Sarah, I want to chat about something because today is
question.
What's that now?
It's a thank you to Forever for the very sexy question.
Yeah, it's very rare things start off on a salacious note on a Monday. One of the least salacious days of the week, but that will be maybe for next Monday's episode. Now I've pre-established next Monday's theme. For tonight, it's Cyber Monday. Now, when I put this together this morning, I was like, this is very convenient and it saves me needing to be creative. Cyber Monday, we can talk about deals. When you and I were corresponding earlier today, you had mentioned that you've received a lot of free stuff over the years. And I thought, that's the ticket. That's the talking point. I want to know what some of the best free things that you've received over the years due to the status that you've got in this city as a media personality.
Yeah. So, doing media stuff it's tough. It's not all the jobs are well remunerated. Sometimes you can't even get a job. A lot of people get let go and find other things to do. They go do other stuff. I've been very fortunate and very lucky to be working full time for a couple of years now. And I do have to say, when I was thinking, like, what have I gotten free? Nothing leapt to mind. But I don't know if people would necessarily call it free, but by virtue of the job, I've been privileged to be able to access a lot of events and things gratis. And, sometimes some people say there was a line that you shouldn't maybe accept things for free. So what am I talking about here? I mostly mean just access to events. So I get to go see a lot of stuff and not pay for a ticket because I talk about it on air. I cover it. One of the incentives for me to get into community coverage of theater, the show that you mentioned, Upstage, I've been working on for over a decade. One of the incentives when I was really young was that I loved going to the theater. And if I could go and write about it or talk about it, I could get free tickets to see things. I could
Mhm.
see as much as I could. And it would help me as a critic and as an arts journalist because I could see everything and I didn't have to pay 30,
Mhm.
40, sometimes 50, $100 to go to
Yes.
cultural events. And so it's a place of privilege. I'm definitely counting my lucky stars. And so it's ranged from everything from seeing small theater pieces, dance shows, to going to a musical, a traveling
Mhm.
Broadway show at Place des Arts, and getting to take someone with me. Sometimes I go to things and I review them and I only have one ticket. It's not as exciting. And then
Sure.
sometimes you get to go to like opening nights and you can just try to drink as much wine or eat as many snacks as you
Yeah.
can. Now, you don't have to be in the media. Some people get invited to stuff because they're politicians, they're prominent, they're volunteers, you're community members, and that's another way to go see things for free. But I keep all my lanyards and all of my tickets.
Oh my God.
And this is just a sampling of the stuff I've done. So this was like a charity comedy show in the West
Yeah.
Island. This is like the circus festival. So I get
Yeah.
to RSVP to any event at the circus show. The one big one is the Fringe Festival, which is like
Oh, if you
crazy.
have that pass, you know that you're a big baller shot caller on Boulevard
Yeah.
Saint Laurent.
Mitch Melnick's birthday party, which wasn't really a media thing. I was just invited. He had a rock show at the Fairmount. This was fun too, is getting to go to Comic-Con.
Sure.
With a VIP pass. Oh, and Pop Montreal is a lot of fun if you can get the pass because you can just go to all the shows.
Yeah.
Back when we used to go to shows. So that's my foray, and I have so many lanyards. It's insane.
Yeah.
So-
I've created a real collection of lanyards in my apartment too, but I have to tell you something is that
You
I
earned
w-
them as an artist.
I got them as an artist, but I could never bring myself to wear them because it felt too much like a, hey, everyone, look at me. I've made it. I can go into La Chapelle anytime I want in these next 2 weeks only.
Yeah. I totally get that. It does kind of feel like a dick kind of thing to do, but at the
I think it comes with a different, some people wear it differently than others. Because some people, you know, anytime in between or pre or post festival season, you see a lot of folks kind of slumped shoulders walking around, kind of sad. But then once that lanyard comes on, it balances everything out. They walk up and down the street. It's like, look at me. I've seen 45 Fringe shows this year. And I don't know how to feel.
It depends on the day. Sometimes I'm like, man, people who walk around with their passes are dicks. And then other times I'm like, I want to wear my pass so people know that I'm important and it doesn't matter. Like they may not know who I am.
Yeah.
But sometimes you actually do need to carry it because then you're not going to get into the after party or the whatever. So
yes, exactly. If you're a part of the Just for Laughs festival, you won't have the opportunity to schmooze at the Hyatt.
Yeah, you gotta wear.
Creep up behind Paul F. Tompkins and smell his neck if you dare dream to.
Did you do that?
No, I've never gone to the Hyatt in my life.
Okay, well, when the
the
pandemic is over and we're vaccinated, you and I are going to the Hyatt at Just for Laughs, and we can cringe together.
Okay, you know what? Deal. I'm gonna take that deal, but only if we can smell people.
Yeah, sure.
Look, that's the only way I'm putting this friggin' lanyard on is if I can take a whiff of people.
Right.
Look, things may change by the time next July comes around. Maybe I won't have the interest in smelling people, but you know what?
If you're gonna things have changed so much now. I don't think you're gonna be able to get close enough to anybody to smell them.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. I'll do what I usually do during Just for Laughs season is see a show and then go home by myself. You want to know why? Because I don't have it. I don't have it, Sarah. I don't have it.
You have it. You do.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm curious to know if you've ever, now we don't have to, of course, name any names. Not only do I want you to avoid an HR nightmare, but any type of controversial moment that goes viral on the Twitter. Have you ever received anything you're like, I really don't want to go to this, but I have to?
Oh yeah.
Why were they improv shows?
No, I love going to improv shows.
Mhm.
And I don't get enough free passes for improv shows, I do have to say.
Oh, I feel like that we created enough rapport where you could just show up, and if I saw you at the door, I'd say, "Yeah, let Sarah in." I feel like
Yeah,
there
but
was an lifetime pass.
with my luck, I would go and it would be the person, because I do remember once I was trying to get an extra ticket for something, like I
Yeah.
actually had to pull a string with you,
Mhm.
get someone to come to see a show with me that was like sold out, which is
Yeah.
terrible of me because I should let you guys get the ticket, the extra
Just
ticket.
take it. Just look,
But
it's
I said,
good that you did because I have no status anymore. It's gone. Just like the venue at 3697 Saint Laurent, my status was all my status is the landlord owns it now.
you always have status in my heart.
Mhm.
But that one time I did need to actually have you come and help me get into a show. So that has happened, I think.
And I'm happy to. But back on track,
Yeah.
any things that you've gone to, of course, because I derailed it. So let's put it back on track. Things that you're like, I got to go to this thing, and I really don't want to.
Yeah, like sometimes there's maybe like events that are like community events or charity events where you may just not feel totally up for it. And
Hmm.
I think that if you go to a lot of stuff, you can get kind of exhausted and not treat everything like you like. It's funny because I love saying yes. It's not an improv joke. I really do love going
Yeah.
to but to detrimental effects. This is pre-pandemic where
Mhm.
one night I went out to a Goodbye Drinks, a restaurant reopening, and a brain cancer gala fundraiser. I did all those things in one Wednesday.
Okay, hold on. Let's these things again. So you had goodbye drinks.
Yes, that was where the night ended.
Yeah.
I went to the reopening of La Binerie on Saint Denis because it moved from Mount Royal to Saint Denis.
Right.
So
So
I
the
went
restaurant.
by myself.
Yeah.
And then
And
I hopped on the bus, got to the metro, and went to a fundraiser for the neuro
yeah.
um, at not Place Windsor, but right next to the Bell Center.
Okay. So one of those things is vastly different than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one Wednesday night where I was like, I got to do everything. I
Yeah.
don't care if I have to wake up at 3:30, but I got to do all the things.
Now, was the brain cancer thing? I probably shouldn't call it the brain cancer thing, but I mean, I suspect if it were me, I'd be like, I got to go to the brain cancer thing, and then I'll come to the goodbye drinks.
Yeah, so it was an invite where I put someone on air who's a lovely, lovely woman who's done a
Mhm.
lot of fundraising because her family,
Mhm.
both of her parents have been affected by this kinds of cancer and treatments, and so she did invite me, and I went and I cut a check, I donated before I left. But you know, sometimes I love seeing people, I love going out, I love getting free food and drinks. So if you tell me
Yeah.
to go somewhere, I'll probably go just to like show support and to be a person. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like there's only so many like cocktail things you should probably go to in a given
Yes.
week. So sometimes I do get invited to things and I just say, "Oh, thank you so much. Okay, I'll let you know. I'll let you know."
Okay. So now we know the secrets are revealed. That's how you get out of things. So future improv shows, now we know.
I really hope that in sometime soon in the future I'll be able to say, "Oh, thank you, James." Yeah, okay. 'Cause that means the pandemic is over and the venues
This
are
is true.
yeah.
Now, as we start to wind down, I suspect that you have the inside track on a lot of either budget friendly or free events that people can partake in during the holiday season. Would you be willing to share some of those budget friendly or free events? I'm putting you on
You
the spot, Sarah.
know what's free? Walks are free.
Okay, so
So at the downtown association for like Montréal Centre-Ville has a couple of things. If you have kids or
Mhm.
you are on a date or something, they are setting up what they've done these before, but they're kind of circles that light up in like a circular way. That's
Mhm.
going to be a Quartier des Spectacles. So you can go there and have like a photo op and a nice moment there. There's also a kind of scavenger hunt that you can do with the kids where you're looking for Santa Claus along St. Catherine Street, going into shop windows and looking for
Mhm.
different pieces of like this puzzle. It's like for Santa. If you believe in if you follow Christmas and you want to celebrate Christmas, those are some free stuff downtown. And I think that the like rinks and stuff like that are going to be operational. So I think this is going to be a really good winter to either go for walks and be in nature and take a moment, be outside, do that for free, or steal someone else's Netflix password and
Yeah.
or go in on a Disney Plus subscription with like your best friends so everybody can watch The Mandalorian, or get Crave, Bell Media, and you know, and
That was a
and like
smooth plug. Smooth plug.
really pedestrian stuff to say, right? But I mean, I think that's what I feel the winter is going to be, is the people that you can be with
Yeah.
safely, is to be outside. And if keep your eyes open for deals on outdoor stuff, because everything is like slammed in terms of getting, you know, like snowshoes and skates and things.
Yeah.
And one more thing I was going to add, crafting, DIY
Yeah.
is like huge. And you could go to Omer de Serre or your local arts and crafts store. I definitely support local, but shop local. But if you're in a pinch, Dollarama, their
Mhm.
craft selection is insane. So if you have kids or you're getting your guy and girlfriends together virtually, like Zoom sync a set, you know, find a bunch of
Mhm.
collage stuff and make stuff. That's kind of cheap and free.
Now, do you suspect that the crafts are going to be to the winter season what sourdough bread was to the beginning of COVID?
Yeah, 100%.
All right, so now we've got the inside track. Sarah, look, I guess I better let you go to bed.
Thank you. I'm such a pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, and let's see if we can squeeze one more in before 2021 comes.
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
Thanks so much, Sarah. Always a treat and always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Goodbye. That's Sarah Deshaies. Once again, if you want to rise and shine nice and early tomorrow, 6 a.m., CJD 800, Andrew Carter Morning Show, or Thursday, 6 p.m., Upstage, covering local theater. I'd like to imagine that I have the personal record for most appearances on that show. I suspect before Sarah leaves in our Q chat, she can let me know if I've appeared on that show more than anyone. And if the answer is no, I'm still going to say the answer is yes. So either way, it is a yes. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for being here. A nice, lively Monday audience. Doesn't happen too often. So thank you for contributing to that. We are about to switch gears because James needs to make some money. It's now time for another edition of James Sells Out. And I pulled out the big guns. Tonight, I have enlisted the help of a real life brand manager who has got a series of business opportunities that they have specifically curated for Big J, for Sneaky J, for Slippery J. That's me. Let us welcome to the show, MP Breton. MP, how's it going? Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, James. Thank you for having me. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I need to kind of, shake off the conversational aspect that I'm used to because, of course, what we're doing right now
Yes.
is a bit of a business meeting, and I feel underdressed.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you could fit me in your schedule. So we talked a little bit about like maybe, finding some brands that you could
Yeah.
partner up with, like companies and things like that. But you also mentioned that in the past it never worked out, and I don't know what happened, but hopefully with these something happens, you know?
Yeah, I've in the past I've talked to bakeries that specialize in very flaky and delicate baked goods, coffee roasters, a variety of things. It never seems to work out my way. So while you have thanked me for fitting you into my schedule, I sincerely think that it is the other way around.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So anyway, I guess the main thing, the thing that's the most important in my job is to make sure that for the company and the talent being you, that it's a natural fit. That's really, that it's an organic fit, that they work well together. I don't know if the bakery, I don't know.
Yeah.
But basically here I have a list of different brands that I feel would be a good fit for you, a natural fit.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, you know what? Even just you mentioning that, it occurs to me maybe I'm not the type of guy that should be the face of a croissant, or, this makes sense. Good fit.
Yeah. So anyway, the first one I have here on my list would be, I don't know if you're familiar with Popeye's protein shakes.
Yes, I am familiar. I'm familiar with Popeye's protein shakes. Yeah, it's a company that provides supplements and workout nutritional workout items. Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like if we change a couple of things,
Okay.
like in terms of like maybe your look, maybe if
Hmm.
you went a little bit more sporty,
Okay.
uh, they would be interested in, maybe working something out with you. But I feel like it would be also, yeah, I think the look would have to be
Yeah.
changed a little
Okay,
bit.
I have a question. I have two questions.
Yeah.
Let's begin with the first one. What do you think I need to change? Let's just be brutally honest.
Well, I would say dress more sporty.
Okay.
So maybe t-shirt, sweatpants. You do have sweatpants.
I'm
You
wearing
mentioned those.
sweatpants right now, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe just a t-shirt, sweatpants, perhaps having some weights in the background. That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. You know what? That's not bad. I don't know if I've ever lifted a weight, but I sure as heck could in order to decorate.
Yeah, just have them like in the background so that we get a sense that you're the kind of guy who likes to stay in shape, works
Yeah.
out so that it fits with the product. So
Hmm.
having some weights, perhaps a towel, like you
Oh,
have like a home gym or something, even if
yeah.
it's not true.
Now my only concern is I think that the Popeyes people might take one look at my exposed body and know that I'm not a workout guy.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Well, maybe so that's a maybe.
Okay. We're working here. We're working. This is part of the process.
Yeah. So this is like a brainstorming
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
So Popeye's maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Next one. I was thinking. Okay, so I work with this local chain of
Mm-hmm.
restaurants called Mandy's.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, and
I
they
went in there once to use the bathroom.
see. I could tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
He went there once for the bathroom.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the bathroom, but
Okay.
that you're a customer. Okay,
Sure.
good. So basically, they're coming out with a line of like dressing, salad dressing.
Mm-hmm.
How would you feel comfortable eating salad dressing during the show, like a creamy salad?
So this inspires me kind of like Paul Newman almost, a real Hollywood hunk. Now, would I be eating the salad or just, putting like a glass of salad dressing and drinking it?
Those are options that we have.
Oh,
But so basically, that's called product placement.
yeah.
Yeah. So you would have maybe a bottle on the desk, perhaps a salad next to it in between, like, having the conversation. You would maybe
Mm.
eat the salad. That's
Yeah, you know what? Coming in from the chat right now, friend of the show, Thomas Barnwell suggests sipping the dressing from the bottle, like very casually. Someone says something, I grab the bottle, really place it like this, a sip right there. You know what? My only fear is
mm,
that sometimes the creamier dressings, they give me gas.
right. So that's a maybe.
Maybe we should put it in the maybe pile. Yeah. But I
Okay.
like it. I do like salad dressing. I've been known to be a bit of a bad boy and still consume the creamy kind, even though it's got some not so friendly side effects. Okay.
Well, I'm sure Carla or someone could like camouflage the sound if ever you're
Oh,
farting
that's
or something.
yeah, they already do a lot of great camouflaging, both audibly and visually on me. So that's good. Yeah.
Great. So maybe we can work something out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's a maybe.
Yeah.
Mm, this one is good. I think this is a natural fit. This
Oh.
is an organic fit for your
Mm.
brand with this. So you know that hockey's coming back, right?
I hope so.
Oh, it is. It is.
Woo.
And so basically I'm sure you're familiar with the Ottawa Senators.
I am, yes.
Would you be open to endorsing that specific team?
Now, specifically the Ottawa Senators. I don't even know if I want to endorse the city of Ottawa.
Well, there's money. It's a possibility. But the only thing, so they were very specific about what they're expecting from someone who's endorsing the team, is that you're not allowed to be publicly endorsing another team. So for instance, you wouldn't be able to talk about the Habs.
Yeah.
Or really, you wouldn't be able to watch any games that the Habs play.
Can't even watch the games?
Oh. No, because, you're endorsing the team. So you're on their side.
So like I got to get rid of like my Canadian stuff. Make sure it's not in view or anything.
Nothing from other teams can be in view. No, none of that can be allowed. So I don't know. Is that a maybe?
I feel like I just took a big swig of that creamy Mandy salad dressing.
That's not good. So that's a no.
How about we put it in the maybe?
It's a lot of maybes.
I know it's a lot of maybes, right? We're starting to figure out the error of my ways. Maybe this is why I need to start being more decisive. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to totally rule it out.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Just here I have one. So I just got a message right before this show started.
Okay.
Basically, Magic Bullet is looking for someone.
Oh.
Yeah, because Kiefer Sutherland said no, and now they're looking for someone.
Wait, so I would be the next best thing after Kiefer Sutherland?
Yes.
Wow. They didn't even go with Donald Sutherland.
No. He's too old.
Now, why doesn't Kiefer want the magic bullet?
He's just more into solid foods.
Oh, that makes I heard about that. Yeah, he's more of a full carrot guy. Yeah, you know what? I've never owned a magic bullet. I've thought about owning them before. A lot of times they're on sale around, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Boxing Day. I'm intrigued by this one. The magic bullet. I could be the magic bullet man.
Yeah, so basically they're looking for someone to come up with a character, a brand character. So you would have to play the magic bullet guy.
Yeah, I've got the perfect character for the magic bullet guy.
Who's that guy?
I do this character on the show named Chubby Belly. Now it's this guy who cosplays as a cat. Now hear me out. He doesn't think he's a cat, but he cosplays as one. Now I think Chubby Belly could be great as the magic bullet mascot.
What does he sound like?
Oh, Chubby Belly, he's great. So if I were to kind of try to get into the, the character, okay, got the magic bullet, Chubby Belly's there. He's probably, wants to blend something so it goes down smoother. And Chubby Belly would be like, oh, I've got so much smoothie. I don't think I'd be able to drink it all on my own. Oh, would anyone like to come and have a smoothie with Chubby Belly? The magic bullet just makes so much smoothie. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm not going to budge. Maybe I should budge.
No, don't budge. Don't budge. Go with that, and then we'll see what they say, and then we'll negotiate. But I think that's a solid start.
Yeah, Chubby Belly.
Great. I'll pitch that to them, and then we'll set another meeting to see.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I have another one.
Please.
This is a long shot.
Okay. But I think we're on a roll here.
Okay, that's a big one. It's a lot of money. It would be a 2-year deal.
Whoa, okay.
That's big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Pepsi.
Oh, it's like the Ottawa of beverages.
No, but see, you like soft drinks, right?
Yeah. Yes, it's a lot of people, as you can see. I'm clearly a Coke enthusiast here, but I do enjoy other soft drinks.
I pitched it to Coke. Not interested.
Coke doesn't want me? Did you show them the wall? My nerd wall?
I told them, but it's just they didn't see a natural fit. I'm
Well,
sorry.
if they don't see it natural, what do I have to do? Paint myself red?
What can I say? Pepsi is all in. They want a 2-year thing, but there are some conditions. So I have them here. Do you want to hear what they said?
I mean, yeah, I can't believe Coke doesn't want me. It's like I'm getting rejected here by a romantic interest. Okay, yeah, sure. What does Pepsi want?
Okay, so Pepsi wants, so obviously you can only drink Pepsi.
Oh,
And obviously you cannot be seen in public buying Coca-Cola. So if ever you want Coca-Cola, someone else would have to buy it, or I don't know, find some kind of
okay,
arrangement.
that sounds, yeah.
Yeah, but really you got to stick to Pepsi. So there's a couple of options we can have here.
Mhm.
Obviously, we would have to remove all the decor that you have in the background
Okay.
and put a very large Pepsi banner.
A banner? Not even art? It's just got to be a banner?
It's going to be a plastic banner.
My apartment's going to look like the NASCAR event.
Yeah, kind of, with the slogan and everything. But on top of that, you would have to have a Pepsi bottle next to your mic at all times. Take some sips in between, guests.
That sounds worse than the creamy salad dressing, okay?
And a logo, a Pepsi logo in the bottom, as well as an animated just band on the side with Pepsi that flashes every once in a while.
So they want a logo on the screen and a band?
Yes.
He sounds desperate.
Look, these are hard times.
Yeah, these are hard times. Not hard for Coke, apparently.
No, because, well, I don't know. They really were not. They hung up on me.
Well, look, I'm looking at stuff. The Popeyes, it's a maybe. The Mandy's is a maybe. The Senators, a maybe. I feel good about the Magic Bullet, but I think it's going to be, I'm going to have to, it's going to be a no for me on this Pepsi. I don't think I can say yes to Pepsi, even if I don't think I can sell out to Pepsi. I think that there's something poetic about the fact that Coke doesn't want me, and it makes me want Coke even more, even though that there's this Pepsi is just asking, they're throwing themselves at me, but I'm over here chasing the dragon that doesn't want to be around me.
Yeah, I understand. So I guess that's a no. I'll tell them no.
I don't think I can do it. When do they need an answer?
Like after this.
All right. How about let me think about it. Maybe I'll make a decision by the end of the show.
Okay. Yeah. Think about it. And then, right before the end, you can just let us know.
Well, look, I really appreciate you helping me try to sell out here. These options excite me and scare me in a lot of ways.
It's like a whole new world for the show.
I've gotten so used to the world that I'm in that I can't imagine living in a world surrounded by salad dressing and the Ottawa Senators and Pepsi.
I don't know. I guess those were just the brands that I thought were a good fit. Well, I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'd like to see if we can continue this working relationship, because I think that, despite everything, I really feel like this chubby belly for Magic Bullet's a real winner.
Yeah. I think
okay.
that's the most solid one we have.
Okay, so we get we got the ball rolling here.
Yeah, for sure. And
all right.
I'll let you know what they say, and then we can brainstorm some commercial ideas. That'd be great.
Yeah. I'll have my people contact your people, and by my people I mean me. Great. All right. Look, MP, I can't thank you enough for putting in a word with all these corporations and businesses, and I'm hoping for a Christmas miracle. MP, thanks so much. Bye. That's MP Breton, a brand manager. Look, guys, I don't know. Pepsi? A logo in the corner of the screen and a band? A blinking band? In the chat, someone mentioned Pepsi presents At Home with James. It sounds interesting to have the da presents. When I thought about being a sellout, I didn't think I'd really be selling out my core beliefs. Now, I really don't know if I have it. I really don't know. Carla, are you still out there?
Yeah.
Carla, are you still flaccid over there? Are you still limp-dicked? Using your words, of course.
I know you can. I know, but I mean, don't.
I never curse on this show.
I don't want you to talk about my limp dick, okay?
What would you do if you were me?
Oh, that's a big question.
Don't answer that. Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
I don't know how you want me to answer that.
This is going to turn into one of those that month of September when everyone was making fun of me all show.
Well, September was a lovely month. That's your birthday month. We showered you in love.
Speaking of birthdays.
Oh, fuck you.
Carla, do you know what this Wednesday is on the show? This Wednesday is Carla Ma's birthday bash.
Oh, is that right?
When we celebrate you with a surprise party.
Oh, my God.
Surprise guests.
I love surprises.
So many surprises. Now, you were watching David's birthday bash the other night.
Mhm.
What did you think of that? Did it
Oh,
look
I loved
fun?
it. It looked really fun. Yeah, it did. I loved it. Aw.
Well,
It was so
I hope you're
Aw.
ready
His
to
parents
enjoy.
were on the show. If you got my parents on the show, then that would be everything.
Actually, we got Dave's parents
You
for
got
your
Dave?
show.
That's great.
You got Dave's parents for your show. I'm not taking credit for that joke. That's Thomas Barnwell in the chat.
Honestly,
I took it,
if
but I'm
you-
giving him credit.
If you have anybody's parents on the show, I love Raquel's parents. I love Raylan's parents. You know,
My mom might even be on the
really?
show.
Okay, I was gonna say, if Mama McGee made, even an audio appearance, you're shaking your head.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But I'll tell you what is going to happen.
What's
We
that?
are going to celebrate you.
Oh.
And for the hour, and I suspect 15 minutes that the show goes over, you will never, ever forget the birthday party that we're going to give you. You're going to forget that there's a crisis going on in the world.
Am I gonna forget because it will be horrendous?
It'll either be a great time
Yeah.
or a greater crisis.
Oh no.
I'm going with the former as opposed to the latter.
Okay, good.
This Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's Carla's birthday bash. Tagline, whether she likes it or not.
And apparently I have to be on screen for the entire thing, so that's
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna be co-hosting with me.
Oh, we're co-hosting. So I get a co-host?
Well, it's more of it. You're gonna be
Can I take over actually?
the show is gonna be happening at you.
Okay. That's
But you know
fine.
what? Who knows? Maybe one of my gifts is co-hosting. I've said too much. Carla, it's time for our last guest of the night. I've been keeping this guy waiting all night.
Yes,
This guy's
yes.
he's looking at me with curse words in his eyes. We're going to welcome our next guest, funny guy. He likes food just like I do. He loves a good 50% off Domino's pizza. Let's welcome, closing the night out, it's Anthony Assaf. Anthony, how's it going, brother?
Hi, James. Hi, Carla. How are you guys?
Once again, you're not coming to us from outside. This is 2 appearances in a row after a multitude of appearances from the outdoors.
It's raining outside, and I don't want to take my laptop outside either, and I don't think that doing it from my phone would be as good.
Yeah,
So I don't know.
that's a smart move.
Can I make a special announcement, James?
I
real quick?
would love this.
This is completely like I didn't tell you or Carla about it, but since it's Cyber Monday, I just wanted to let everybody know that I filed the forms to change my name to checkout code at home with James on twitch.tv, hosted by James McGee with Carla Ma on the boards and special guests Sarah Deshaies, MP Breton, and Anthony Assaf, sponsored by Pepsi. Ici, c'est Pepsi.
Okay. No, that's your full name?
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be my full name. It's gonna be like a one name thing, like Cher or I don't know who else.
Madonna,
Madonna. Yeah. That's gonna
Mitsu.
be. Yeah.
If we want to make it a little local.
Yeah.
Now, did you get that name on a Cyber Monday discount? Was the government providing name changes for 25% off for Cyber Monday?
No, they made you pay 25% more.
Oh, so they increased the price.
They increased the price for Cyber Monday.
Okay, that's very sneaky. Maybe I can get a sponsorship from the government of Quebec. That'd be great. I'm going to write this down. Well, Anthony, I want to first, I want to thank you for changing your name and having it be so influenced by the show.
Yeah, it's a 24-hour deal, by the way. So at midnight, my name is going to be changed back to Anthony Assaf.
Okay, it's good for you. I think that's a good move for you.
That was almost passive aggressive.
And I didn't mean for it to be. Again, some of my tonal issues coming out. No, you've got another 2 hours of this very creative and fun name, and then you get to go back to a life of normality at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to thank you. Send me a bill, and we're going to have our accountants reimburse you.
Oh, it's going to be comped.
Partially.
Oh, okay. All right. How much are we talking? Like 30?
I don't know. I think we got like $13 in the Twitch account. I'll give you $7.
Okay. Oh wow. So
apparently we have more. I'm getting word that we have more. I'm going to tell you right now. I have no idea how much money we have in this show's account because I have never once checked it.
Well, all right. I hope that's not the case with your actual bank account.
I never checked that one either. That's why I spend all my days feeling like a rich busybody. Anyways, look, let's get into it. I'm curious to know if you purchased a 50% off Domino's pizza tonight.
I didn't.
Okay.
I really wanted to, but then I decided to instead treat myself to an actual good pizza tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm not gonna binge on pizza tonight.
Okay, so you're gonna pay full price tomorrow on an actual
full
good
price
pizza.
for an actual good pizza.
Okay, we're here to talk about deals, but I would feel like a fraud if I didn't ask you, where are you purchasing your pizza tomorrow?
Pizzeria Van Horn. Because it is
underrated pizza.
Very underrated pizza. We talked about it last time. It's a very underrated pizza.
They do the strips of pepperoni.
They do, yeah.
And I don't know why more people don't do it, but it's fantastic.
Yeah. It's honestly very, very fun. I made a homemade pizza recently where I cut up the pepperoni and cooked it a bit before putting it on pizza.
Yes.
And that was a very good move.
Probably nice and crispy.
Nice and crispy.
You know, I want to put something out here. I think that we often talk about how Montreal doesn't have good pizza. I'm taking it back. I like a lot of pizza here.
I mean, same, but if you've had pizza elsewhere, you know that Montreal doesn't have great pizza.
Okay, you know what?
It's good pizza for us.
More fair to say, more fair to say is that it's not known for its pizza, but it doesn't mean that it isn't. It is. You know, I've had Chicago pizza. I've had it. It tasted like I was eating throw up. Okay, it tasted like throw up inside of a crunchy cookie.
You're taking a bite out of Second City.
I'm taking a bite out of the Second City. I'm taking a bite out of the Windy City. You know what? I've enjoyed Montreal pizza more than I've enjoyed Chicago pizza, but I ate it in a bad mood, as you can tell.
Yeah. Okay.
I was in a bad mood when I ate it. Anyways, let's get into the brass tacks of things.
Yes.
We're here to talk about the best deals on food, whether it's Cyber Monday or every single Monday. Anthony, I tasked you with maybe coming up with some places. Were there any that sprung to mind immediately?
Okay, so I haven't partaken in any Cyber Monday eatings, but I will say I've been getting a lot of ads on Instagram for the past week about KFC and about how they have like a dinner for two for $15.
Oh yeah.
And I have been very curious to try it out. I won't because I do not want to get intestinal cancer.
Yeah.
But
Shots fired. Shots fired to the Colonel.
Yeah, you know what? The Colonel can take a hike. As far as I know, the Colonel can take a hike.
This is a feisty segment right now.
I'm just saying. I'm here to destroy all of the iconic symbols of fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch out, Grimace. You're next.
Oh, I mean, Grimace has been taken to task a long time ago. That's why.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, so I would say that I've enjoyed KFC, and I probably would again, but I do agree that they have some shocking deals.
It is incredible how cheap KFC can be, and it is also very scary. It's one
This is
of those
correct.
things where I'm like, I do not want to shop there because that means that they don't actually put any value on their food.
You know what? I'm going to say something. I had it over the summer. I was talking with collaborator on this show, Dave Kaufman. He messaged me, "Hey, do you want to go in on some KFC?" I wasn't even hungry, but I said yes because it had been so long and it felt exotic
Yeah.
to be eating some of the Colonel's secret spice chicken. And I got to tell you, it didn't have much taste to it, but I do love that gravy.
That's one of the things that I never liked. I
It's
never
disgusting.
cared for it. It is truly vile.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and that's fine. I
It's
mean,
its own
it's
thing.
there for you.
It's its own, like, if you're asking me favorite chicken to pair with gravy, the gravy is going to be Chalet Barbecue in NDG. That's my favorite chicken in the city. That gravy is so effing good, but there's something so repulsive about, you know what I would love is a poutine from KFC. I bet it would be so awful that I'd love it.
I've tried it before, and they because they used to have I'm not sure if they still do, but they used to have one that had the popcorn chicken on there.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely disgusting because of how drenched in sauce it is.
Yeah.
Because that gravy is so thick that it doesn't even permeate the fries themselves.
Yeah.
It
It's
literally just
gelatinous.
yes, it sits on top of everything and doesn't mix well. It is disgusting.
I bet if someone went to the KFC website now, you could get like a popcorn chicken poutine with a macaroni salad, another fry, and then a creamy coleslaw with a large drink.
$4.99.
Yeah, $4.99 and a little brownie. You get a little brownie with it too. $4.99, but only if you go pick it up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's pickup only. They won't really bother making it for you. It's already pre-made and low.
Yeah.
price.
Oh, that sounds great. Okay, so we got KFC on the list. What else comes in with
Okay.
some of your great deals?
My favorite thing is one of my favorite things in life is to get McDonald's coupons.
Oh, hell yeah.
They are honestly such a treat. It is so fun to go through that little leaflet and check which one you're gonna pick and try to get as much food for as little money.
Yeah.
And they have some truly outrageous deals on there where you can like have like a dinner for 4 people for like $12 or something like that. It's insane.
I'm going to tell you something. So I was the one that let you know about the
Yes.
perma password, the Mon 50p, the Domino's one. Any Monday you can use it. Now, here's the issue with the leaflet of coupons is that if you're using them at the cash, they confiscate it. Now, if you're going
No.
exactly, if you know where I'm going with this.
I know what you're going
I'm
with.
going to go two directions.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
If
ahead.
I go left, you go to the self-serve, you scan it, you put it in your back pocket. A week later, you find it in the ass of your pants. You go, I'm going to get a Big Mac meal.
It truly is the perfect crime.
Now, if you don't have the coupons, if you go to the McDonald's website during the coupon window, click coupons, they're all digital.
I've tried doing that so many times, and they always ask me to download the McDonald's app.
See, you have to find the workaround. You got to find the workaround because the app during coupon time doesn't have the coupons. Now, sometimes the app has got some good deals, but sometimes like order $10 mobile only. It's like, I'm not ordering McDonald's on my phone. You can take a hike.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Yeah, Grimace.
sit
I
on
hate
it and
you.
twist.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so McDonald's coupons, fantastic. So you're giving us a lot of the fast food classics here. What else is coming in on your list?
Okay. One of my favorite fast food burgers in Montreal or just anywhere, and I find it truly underrated, is the Burger King Whopper.
Oh,
And
tell me more.
every Wednesday, they have Wednesday Whopper, which means that you can get one Whopper for $5 or two Whoppers for $8.
Yes,
And
which is shocking.
It is truly shocking.
Yes.
The only issue that I have with that is that Burger King, out of all of the fast food chains, is the most, I think, dependent on the location.
Oh yeah.
Because, like McDonald's, like if you get like a Big Mac or something, it's gonna taste the same everywhere. There is no apart from the fries, which are a bit more dependent on time.
Yeah.
They will usually taste the same everywhere.
Yeah.
With Burger King, you can have some truly uh like a cold ass burger in some
Yeah.
of the Burger Kings.
A
And some of
cab.
them, yeah, yeah, and some of them are super, super juicy and super fresh. And
Yeah.
like, if you find a good Burger King, you have to hold on to it and cherish it.
Now, and this is the thing, is that Burger King, I would say in Canada, is probably the least popular amongst everyone I've ever known. I know people that refuse to eat there, and I've said the same thing. If you catch a Burger King on a good day, that charbroiled burger
Oh yeah,
is very tasty.
yeah.
I ate some Burger King on the street the other day, and I loved it. But
You found
here's
a
the thing with the
Burger King on the
fries.
street?
Oh, hell yeah. I felt like a big baller shot caller. Now, the thing about the Burger King fries is what every non-McDonald's fast food establishment suffers from, which is mediocrity.
Yes.
If it's not McDonald's, all the fries are thick
Yes.
and often cold.
Mhm.
But I'm 100% with you. And this thing, a Burger King is few and far in between. You can go to the 2 food courts downtown. There's the one across the street from the Bay. There's one near Concordia now.
Yeah.
If you're going to drag your arse all the way up to Namur Metro, you can really spend a day out there.
Yeah, there's also one right next to I think it's like next to the highway, next to the Acadie Highway,
Yes. Oh, yeah. I know
Yeah.
exactly. Right near Cremazy,
right near Kamazi, exactly.
where one of the only remaining Harveys is still around.
Oh, there are a few Harveys around though. There's one on Côte des Neiges, if I'm not mistaken, that it is pretty good. I've had it, I
Yes.
think, like 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago.
Well,
And
there used
honestly,
to be
like,
the one downtown, man. That place was scary.
oh yeah, yeah. That
The-
that place is it's infamous for.
Yeah, it's you walked
everything
in
they-
there and man, you felt like, man, someone might hurt me.
Oh yeah,
They might work here.
that's how I feel about the McDonald's that's next to the police station on St. Catherine.
Oh yeah, that one is in the daytime it's full of friggin' kids, and at the nighttime it's full of people that might hurt you.
Which I don't understand how there are so many kids downtown during the day.
Kids love downtown, man. They're hanging out wearing their giant Fila sneakers now. They're just living it up.
It's true, yeah, and they have the most the most like income to waste on such things as fast food. So
Yes. Yeah, they're chilling with Grimace.
they are, yeah.
Yeah,
They're all
but
programmers.
I'll tell you with the now we're off track, but I don't care. My show. You want to talk about scary McDonald's? That one near Barrie, UCAM used to be a real frightening McDonald's.
It's true, yeah,
There used to be stuff chained down in there.
yeah. That's the one that was next to Couche-Tard, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That it's which is so weird because the thing is, Berry-UQAM is such a like has such a big amount of people going through it.
Yeah.
That it's insane to me that there's not more fast food places.
Well, the
That
area
McDonald's
has
is the
really
only one.
spruced itself up over the years. When I was living around there about 10 years ago, there was one day I was going into the metro and someone asked if I wanted to buy drugs. And then when I was on my way home, someone else asked me as I left the metro if I was selling drugs. So I got proposed and then asked. I got both sides of the spectrum. I guess there's something about me hanging around Barrie. They thought this guy either wants to buy it or he's selling it.
And you said yes to both and made a hefty profit.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah.
you know what? I have to find a way to sell out. And if it means going down a pathway of marijuana
Or
selling,
a sponsorship with Pepsi.
yeah, or well, anyways, let's stay back on track here. So we're talking about fast food. We went from KFC to McDonald's to Burger King's Whopper. Is there anything else that clocks in on your list?
One that I think is truly special are the A&W coupons, because A&W to me is like really, really delicious, but it is so much more expensive than all the other fast food burger places.
You were
that
correct.
It like those coupons like basically bring it down to a regular meal, which
Yeah.
I think is nice. I don't often use them,
Mm-hmm.
but I do find them enjoy. Like, it is a nice surprise to have.
Yes. I'll tell you what, the only time I eat at A&W is when I have A&W coupons.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because, otherwise, I don't know, 13, 14 bucks on fast food. I'm not made of money here.
Yeah, because the thing is, 13, 14 bucks is the price of a burger in a restaurant.
Exactly. And if I'm going to me, they're different things. If I'm going to get some fast food burgers, I want it to be cheap. If I want a real burger, I'm not going to Burger King. I'm not going to Harvey's. I'm going to a proper place. I'm going to Uniburger. I'm going to Burger DeVille.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to those joints.
And Burger DeVille is cheaper than A&W even.
There you go. And it's also a
So-
very, very fresh burger.
Oh, it's delicious. It used to be my favorite burger. Now I think it is basically equal to the Uniburger in my
Thank
heart.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Uniburger is
imagine that
great.
they are the unspoken sponsor to this show.
Well, I mean, if you're having an unspoken sponsor, one, you have to tell people that you have one, or
Yeah.
else that breaks the law.
Let me write
And
that
two,
down.
I'm sure that Pepsi will not be happy knowing that you have sponsors who probably don't have Pepsi products.
Yeah, they sell Coke products.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
All right, I'm going to run that by MP and I'll get back to you on that one. Before we start to close things out, Anthony, any other great deals that you'd like to pass along? Because right now we're basically dropping people with some nice fast food hacks.
I mean, my favorite fast food hack is if you go to McDonald's and you want a chicken sandwich, don't get the McChicken, get the Junior.
Yes, yes.
It's cheaper. It tastes better.
It's not gray. I've been saying
it's
this
not
for
gray.
years. The
Yeah.
McChicken is gray on the inside. The Junior Chicken is better quality chicken and tastes better.
Yeah,
It's
it
cheaper.
has a little pepper in it that really spruces it up. And it is a bit smaller, but that means that you can have more.
Yes, it's just a more enjoyable. I had one last week. I did half mayo because I don't know what the deal is. Fast food places love to abuse mayo usage for some
But
reason.
I do love mayo. In my
Okay, so
sandwich.
this is where we create a fork in the road. You want to go full mayo? You want to go half mayo, the James way? Get the Junior Chicken. It's cheaper, but my God, is it so much better than the McChicken?
Yeah, and if you go to McDonald's, please tell them that it's the James way.
Yeah, and
Ask for a Junior, the James way, and they will know what you're talking about.
and then they're gonna respond by asking you to please leave.
Yeah. Yeah. they
Anthony,
will.
man, thanks so much for being here tonight,
Hey, thanks for inviting me.
dude. I love talking to you on the show.
Same for you, buddy.
Spirited food conversation,
Oh,
one
yeah.
segment at a time.
This was another edition of the Grub Corner with. Hold on, let me reread my name.
We're gonna
'cause
want
I
to get that
forgot
full
it.
name, especially
check-
Yep.
Check out code at home with James on twitch.tv, hosted by James McGee with Carlema on the boards and special guests Sarah Deshaies, MP Breton, and Anthony Assaf. Sponsored by Pepsi. Ici, c'est Pepsi.
I'm really pleased that you get that tagline in at the end. That
You
really
have to. I mean,
not only
it's-
do
it's-
I love CanCon, I love QuebCon.
Look, I'll say one thing. It's insane that you and MP went through a whole segment and you talked about Pepsi for a while, and neither of you said "Ici c'est Pepsi," the tagline that changed the course of Cokes and like Coca-Cola and Pepsi in Quebec.
I'm gonna loop you into our next brand meeting, okay?
Oh yeah,
I already feel better about this
represent
Pepsi thing. Maybe. Anthony, thanks so much, buddy. We'll talk soon, okay?
All right. Take
All
care.
right, take it easy. That's
Thank you,
Anthony
bye.
Assaf, and that is our show tonight. We have done it. We have accomplished it. About an hour ago, I said, I don't have it. And I don't know if I found it, but I felt it. What is it? It felt good. That's what it is tonight on the show. Of course, I want to thank Anthony Assaf for being here, MP Breton, Sarah Deshaies, Carla Ma on the board. And if you enjoyed Carla tonight, you can enjoy a full hour's worth this coming Wednesday, 9 p.m. right here on Twitch, as we celebrate, much like we did with Dave on Saturday, the life and times of Carla Ma for Carla's birthday bash on At Home with James. This coming Friday, Connor Rose is going to be back in the saddle again. And don't forget, it is the first Sunday of the month, which means the Sunday morning special happens at 11 o'clock when we have a panel discussion on a variety of topics that don't matter in any way, shape, or form. Until then, thanks so much for tuning in. I am James, you are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and be well.